In this video, I'm going to show you how to create Facebook video ads using the Facebook Power Editor tool, so stay tuned. My name's Jay Williams, I'm a video marketer and video marketing coach, and every single week I'll be uploading brand new content on how you can drive more leads and sales into your business using video. So if you're someone who is a business owner or some kind of coach, then I strongly encourage you to go ahead and click the subscribe button below this video. Now let's talk video marketing. Video is exploding. You're seeing it all over the internet. You're seeing it in your newsfeed on places like Facebook. And there's some scary statistics about how popular video is right now and why you should be using it in your business. Statistics that say that people are consuming video 4 times longer than they do static content, things like text and images. And customers are reporting that they were 74% more likely to buy a product or service after watching a video compared to those that didn't watch that video at all. Now there's a couple of ways in which you can set up Facebook ads with video, but in this specific video we're going to talk about the campaign objective video views. And I'm also going to show you in just a minute a really cool feature that they've added to the Facebook Power Editor. But before that, I really want to know, how are you currently using video in your business? Are you doing any paid advertising? Are you doing free advertising using video SEO on something YouTube? Or are you completely new to video and you're just looking to get started? Do me a favor and just let me know in the comments box below. Now to set up your Facebook video ads campaign with Power Editor, you need to first log into your Facebook account, go up to the top right hand side and click on Manage Adverts. I'll then select my account, Infinity Vids in here, and now to the top left hand side I'm going to click these 3 lines next to Adverts Manager and I'm going to go ahead and select Power Editor. I'm then going to go ahead and click Create Campaign. It's going to ask me for a campaign name, so let's give this, I'm just going to call this Infinity Vids Test. Okay, probably can't spell my name properly. It's going to be an auction type, campaign objective. Here we're going to choose video views because that's what we're setting up here. We're going to give this an ad set name, so I'm going to just call it Infinity Vids Test Ad Set, and I'm going to give this an ad name. I'm just going to call this Ad 1. Of course you can name your video ads in line with your naming convention. I don't normally use this naming convention. I use a very systemized structure, but it's completely up to you how you do this. I'm going to click Create, and then Power Editor is going to actually give us the option to actually go ahead and edit our campaign, which we're going to leave as default unless you want to change the name here. I'm going to click the arrow to minimize this. I'm going to click on the campaign name here by clicking on campaign name. And then I'm going to hover over here where I'm going to be given the option to edit the ad set. Click on edit. It's then going to open up the ad set options. In here you're going to have tons of options. You're going to be able to fill out your daily budget. So if you have a monthly budget for your company, divide that by the number of days in the month and that's going to give you your daily budget. Here we have it set up for £20. I normally start on 10 for each ad set. And you will see as we move down we have the option to schedule a campaign here. So for example, when you might use this is companies like McDonald's and fast food restaurants, or even a restaurant. If you're a local business and you own a restaurant, you might want to run your video campaign just before lunchtime or just before breakfast or just before evening meal, where you make them some kind of offer in your video to get them into your particular restaurant. Is very timely, and you see a lot of companies doing this who own restaurant, or people like McDonald's or Burger King, etc. So we can schedule our ad, but for this we're going to skip that. Custom audiences, you can create a lookalike audience based on people who've watched your video or people who've visited your website. You can create custom audiences based off your email list. So if you have an email list, you can upload that to Facebook, but we're not going to cover custom audiences today, but just to give you a couple of ideas of how you can use it. Here you go and set up your targeting. So you can see here, we can select our country, our age, we can select our gender, male or female, we can add our language in here, and anytime I change any of these options, you're going to see this 42 million people that are in the UK on Facebook is actually going to change. So if I select men, it's going to reduce this audience size. Now further down, see 20 million now. Further down, we can see detailed targeting. Here's an area I recommend you learn about and you focus on, because if I tick on this, we can target by demographic, interest, behaviors, and a number of other categories. I recommend normally finding, the way we tend to target is to start with within the particular niche we're setting out for a client. We normally go after industry leaders, brands, products that people are using, where the audience might be hanging out. So for example, if I was looking at business owners, for example, Gary Vaynerchuk, a lot of people follow him, a lot of business owners follow him, as do a company like Digital Marketer, for example. A lot of people actually follow these types of companies, or Entrepreneur Magazine, or loads of different influences and books that people use, people read, and people that they follow. So interest, really popular one. You can see it's now down to 1.3 million. Further down we have connections. We can play about with these, but too big a topic to go into in this video. But here we have edit placements, so we can edit our placements. So we can allow Facebook to automatically decide where our ads are shown. Are they shown in the right hand side? Are they shown in the newsfeed? Are they shown on mobile? Are they shown on desktop? Are they shown during long videos, so you can have them as in stream? Are you going to show them as recommended videos, which Facebook has now introduced? Or are you going to show them on third-party applications? But I always say go to edit placements and then choose manually. So for this, I would normally choose something like desktop to begin with, and then if I click on Facebook, you can see we can select where we want it to show. So we have suggested videos here, we have right hand column, we have in stream, ineligible for instant articles, but I just want to show this on the newsfeed. So I'm going to untick the audience network, and then this number is drastically going to reduce, as you will see in just a second. Further down we have 67,000. Further down we have optimization delivery. We can optimize for video views or daily unique reach in this case, and we can set our bidding to automatic, so Facebook automatically optimizes for the most video views at the cheapest cost apparently, or the best price as they say, or we can do it manually, and it's going to give you a suggestion on what it thinks you should bid. This is probably going to be sky high, so maybe if you're brand new to Facebook and you're not sure on bidding strategies, probably start with automatic just to begin with and see how much it's costing to actually get views in your particular niche, because it varies from one to the next. When are your ads charged? You can do it based on impressions, so they normally charge by the 1,000 impressions, CPM, or you can actually do it per 10-second view if you really want to. I'm going to set this up for impressions because sometimes it comes up with an error on a new account when you try and optimize for 10-second views in the beginning, but it's completely up to you which one you want to use. 10-second views, that means you're charged when people watch 10 seconds or more of your video. You get a lot of people watching the first few seconds and then they click away, which can cost you a lot of money, so something to actually think about. Delivery type, standard versus accelerated. I recommend standard, but accelerated is an option if, like I said before, you have a scheduled ad that's due to go out at in a timely manner at a particular time of day, like lunchtime, evening time, etc. Or there's a sense of urgency. Let's say it's the last day before your workshop and you really need to spank a budget on getting those ads out there and getting in front of people, then you can actually use the accelerated as well. Once we're happy with the ad set, click the little arrow and it's going to minimize that. click on advert set name, and you can see we're now into the advert. Hover over the little arrow here and then click edit. In the ad, you can see we have ad name here. We have the Facebook page which I'm sending it from. You have to have a Facebook page, a business page, to actually set this up, or a fan page, it's the same thing. Infinity Vids is the one I'm using, which is my business page. Create an advert through video. Make sure this is selected, it should automatically be selected. Further down we have text options here to tell Facebook what your ad is about. But first of all, I recommend selecting a video. Now I've already uploaded a couple of test videos here, but once you're ready to upload a video, click upload video, and it's going to open a window to select the video you want to upload from your computer or laptop. I'm going to choose this one. Once it's uploaded, it's then going to give you a preview, as you can see in here. We can select a thumbnail, so the thumbnail that we want people to actually see. So we can just choose the thumbnail that we actually like. Further down we have video captions. Now most videos on Facebook, and I know I've seen some developments this week about it changing where it plays with the sound on now as opposed to off, different people talking about that. I recommend putting Facebook video captions in. So go to someone like Fiverr, get them to do a transcription of your video. I'll put a link in the description to someone that I recommend, that I always use, so you can do that. Get your captions transcribed and then upload them to Facebook as an SRT file. They're then going to show up on the ad. If the ad is playing in silent, people can actually still see what's happening and what's being said. Further down we have the option to set up URL parameters, a bit more advanced, and we can also track pixels, track conversions if we want to set up conversion tracking. Now further up, let me just double check, we do have an option if you click on add a website URL. This is what it looks like at the minute, so there's no real area for anybody to click other than to watch the video. We want to add a website URL, so if they watch the video and they're like, hey, I want to find out more, I want to send them to my website. So if I put www.infinityvids.com and I put my landing page in here, I might put free content plan. I think that's a landing page I'm running, but can't be 100% sure, just in case you try and go to it. A display link, this is going to be a link that appears at the bottom here. So again, infinityvids.com, pop that in there. I'm going to put a headline in, so I'm going to put free video marketing strategy consultation call, which is what we offer, consultation call. And then in here I can put a description, so there'll be a description that appears at the bottom of here. So click learn more to schedule. And I'm just making all of this up as I go along, by the way, so the copy isn't exactly brilliant, but you can see now we have a preview of what our video ad is going to look like. We're going to make sure we have no errors. Sometimes errors appear here, and once we're happy we're going to click the little minimize button. We have no errors popping up, and all we're going to do is click review changes and click apply, and then it's going to send it to Facebook for approval. Once it's approved, then your Facebook video ad is then going to go live. Now once your ad is running and it's getting you some views, Facebook is going to do a cool little trick. It's going to create what are called custom audiences. So if I go into Power Editor up to the top left hand side and I click on audiences, Facebook is actually going to start generating custom audiences based on how much of the video people watch. So for example, they'll create a custom audience based on people who watch your video for 3 seconds, or people who've completed the whole video. Now I suggest that people who watch the whole video are highly qualified viewers, because they've watched you. Let's say your video is 3 minutes long, they've watched you for a long period of time and they're genuinely interested in what you have to say. So it would be a good idea to retarget these people with a different piece of content or maybe a different type of offer to see if they can actually take action. Most people use video views to build remarketing lists just like this one, or to actually use it for brand awareness. But I'd always encourage you to build remarketing lists, and as I say, Facebook will actually do that for you. So a cool little trick. So that is how you set up a Facebook video ads campaign using the campaign video views objective. Now there is another way in which you can set up your video ads where you can have a nice little headline and you've got more space to try and grab attention, but I've created another video for that, and what I'm going to do is place a link in the description box below for you to go and check it out. Now if you're completely new to video and you want to know where to get started and you want to identify some of the weaknesses that you have in your business where you could potentially leverage video, what I've put together is a free video marketing content plan. It's a fill in the box plan and you can create it in less than 5 minutes. So if you're interested in going and downloading that free plan, what I'm going to do is place a link in the description box below where you can go ahead and grab your free plan. Now if you enjoyed the video and you want to hear more from me, then go ahead and click the subscribe button below this video. If you really enjoyed the video, give me a big thumbs up, and if you've got any comments, questions or feedback for me, then please go ahead and place them in the comments box below. Have an amazing day, and I look forward to seeing you soon for another video. Bye for now.